and then relate it back to maybe the bonus plan itself. Hey, that's $10,000 sale. That's, let's say the salesperson gets paid a 2% commission. That's $200 in your pocket there. That's fantastic. Or maybe if it's an ongoing, they get paid for 6 months. That's 6 times 200. That's $1,200. Maybe you can say. So you can tie it back into the bonus plan, into the money that they make, because you want the event itself to be self-reinforcing and not just your praise. If you've got the two of those things going together, then you've really got a supercharged salesperson. So that's really what praise is. It's based upon a specific event in which they're successful, and it's conditional, and you're passing judgment on them based upon that. So it's very effective technique, especially for this motivational profile. Now, encouragement is slightly different in the fact that it's a positive acknowledgement of the effort or maybe the progress that a salesperson makes towards the ultimate goal. So this is sort of, people say praise all along the way, and that's not really praising. This is more encouragement on along the way. So what this does is it fosters an independence of the feelings and judgments of others by you praising their effort itself, or by you acknowledging their effort itself. And even I interchange the two words, obviously, but this is really an acknowledgement of what they are doing and the effort that they're putting in. So that's what differentiates praise from encouragement. And use both of these together for this motivational profile, but definitely use encouragement more. Nice thing about encouragement, it also makes the salesperson really feel valued instead of being evaluated. And this is very important because this profile, these people they typically need boosts of self-worth and self-confidence. So it's very important that you praise and encourage along the way to boost the morale, boost the self-worth, and enhance the confidence. And like we said before, a confident sales rep, if they're walking into a sales call or they're strolling across the showroom floor to greet a prospective customer where they're just exuding confidence and they feel good, the chances of them making a positive interaction with that customer and leading to a sale is far, far greater. So that's why praise and encouragement is so important with this motivational profile, because their feelings of self-worth sometimes are sort of, they go up and down. And like all salespeople, during the day, there's highs and lows in sales, like any other occupation, I should say. But with this particular profile, they're more sensitive to those highs and lows. So you really need to praise and encourage to keep them on that self-confident, high self-esteem path. Now, the beauty of encouragement is that these are words that you can use that sort of notice what they're doing instead of passing judgment. So you can say something like this: I noticed you were really focused on your pre-call planning and your data analysis yesterday. You're not necessarily saying good job or great work or passing judgment. You're more noticing, and that's encouraging to somebody. So, and if you have a predominance of this type of personality, or if you have a predominance of this motivational profile in your sales team, I would encourage you to really use these types of words that notice instead of cast judgment or pass judgment. So another thing about encouragement is that it can be used when the salesperson is failing as well. So this is why it's such a tremendous strategy. And for example, if they're failing in a particular task, you can always point back to the effort that they put in. For example, let's say that they didn't make any sales this particular week, but you notice that they were really working hard to make a lot of appointments for the following week. So maybe they didn't have a great, week on paper for what their results were, but they set up the following week. So a great use of encouragement in that particular case would be, say something like, I know you didn't get the sales that you were really looking for this week. However, you really worked hard and you made a lot of really good appointments for next week, which I know is going to be a tremendous week for you. So you're encouraging and you're pushing them, you're reinforcing that behavior that you want. And not everybody's going to make a sale every single week. We all want salespeople that make 20 sales a day, of course, or continue to move the business forward every single day. But that's just not the nature of sales. I think as a sales manager and as a sales leader, you really do have to be realistic there. So you can use encouragement when they're failing. Another great part about encouragement is that it makes the salesperson feel recognized and important. And who doesn't want to feel important and significant? And recognition is tremendously effective in keeping that morale and that self-esteem up. And encouragement is a great way to do it. And lastly, about encouragement, it teaches the sales rep to teach himself. So, and this is the beauty of encouragement versus praise, is that you're not passing judgment here, but you're teaching them to teach themselves how to do a specific task. And for example, maybe you're coming out of a call with one of your salespeople, and you might say something like, I noticed you asked a lot of great investigational questions in that call, and you should really be proud of your progress. So, maybe you've got a younger salesperson. They go right into the presentation, and you're working on them specifically. You're coaching them on asking more investigational questions, and maybe they're starting to turn the corner here, and you're starting to see that, hey, they're actually heeding my advice, and they're starting to make more appointments, and they're starting to get more, follow-up appointments that will lead to a sale. Maybe not the sale has been made as of yet, but you need to encourage that progress. And encouragement does a very effective job at pushing your salespeople towards the ultimate success. And then when they achieve that success and they make the sales and they put up the numbers, that's when you heap the praise on top of them. So encouragement is much more effective in a day-to-day fashion in motivating this particular motivational profile. And it teaches them a lot of different ways in which they can sort of self-motivate. So just to reiterate, there is a difference between praise and encouragement. And I would use encouragement far more because it's non-judgmental and it rewards progress with your interactions. It also makes people feel valued, and it boosts their self-esteem. And it's not something that you have to wait until they actually achieve something. You can encourage them all the way along the way in order to get to the ultimate goal. And I would highly encourage you to adopt some of these techniques here in the show in order to motivate this particular motivational profile. Now, for hundreds of other sales management techniques and strategies such as this one, you can find them in the Sales Management Mastery Academy, along with tons of done-for-you resources to help sales managers achieve sales management success. To claim your free sales manager training inside the Sales Management Mastery Academy, including our most popular training of all time, How to Motivate Your Sales Team to Peak Performance, visit salestraininggift.com. That's it for this week's episode of Sales Management Mastery. Until next time, wishing you ultimate sales management success.
You've been listening to the sales management, motivational, and leadership training expert, Ralph Burns. Ralph invites you to discover the sales manager training secrets that will unleash a flood of new sales from your sales team. Visit salestraininggift.com and you'll get instant access to your choice of life-changing sales manager training techniques, only taught in the internationally acclaimed Sales Management Mastery Academy online community. Go now to salestraininggift.com. Sales Management Mastery.